Hello. This is just going to be a little short safety video for you, which I'd love you to watch before you do any of the videos online especially. So just really wanted to point out that we are all different. It's very obvious that we're all different. Thank goodness we're all different. It'd be very boring otherwise. But you need to know your own body. One of the things about yoga is falling in love with your body, your own body. So you need to be very aware of your own limits within your body. You know what your body can do on a day-to-day basis. It's exactly the same thing with yoga. You need to know where you're able to go to, what your limits are, where you can reach, where it's going to be good to stretch, where it's not going to be good to stretch. And you can only do that by really going slowly, really doing everything with full awareness. And when I'm giving the lessons, whatever, I give lots and lots of different variations to all the different postures and sequences, so you can find your own that's comfortable for you. I can't tell you what's comfortable for you. You can only know. So please make sure that you do everything with so much awareness that you can really get the most benefit. You won't get benefit out of it if you go too hard or too strong. It's not going to make you feel good or nice at all. A couple of tips is we always keep in Drew, we always keep the joints soft. I'm always telling you, knees soft, shoulders relaxed, elbows soft. We try not to avoid locking back. We want to keep it nice and relaxed. Then we can flow through it easier. We use the breath a lot to flow through the movements. Super beneficial with the breath. This will really, really help you. Becoming aware of your own breath, of course, is another thing. When we're doing person-to-person classes, then I'll bring props of blocks and straps and mats. But if you're doing it at home, then I often put on whatever lesson we're doing. You will know what you need to have. If you don't have blocks, you can use big books. It is good to get a non-slip mat, because if you're doing it on a carpet or a rug and we're doing anything wide-legged, you can slip. It can be dangerous. So if you can get yourself a non-slip mat, they're not too expensive. Maybe you want to try a couple of lessons first to make sure that you are going to do it. If you do, just make sure you're not wearing socks on a carpet where you can slip easily. So you've got to bear all these things in mind. If there's something in particular that you really can't do, then you can visualize. Stop and visualize. It's a really good thing to visualize. Your brain is still sparking off the same things as it would as if you were actually doing it. So visualize. If you have any serious medical conditions, then you do need to seek medical advice before you start yoga. Just make sure you see a medical practitioner that you are able to. If you have anything else, we can discuss that as well privately before you do, or you can drop me a line, we can talk about that. For women with the menstrual cycle, some of you can just bang on through it and you've got no worries at all. Others, you might not want to. You might need to not do for your heavier days. That's entirely up to you, of course. If you're pregnant, then we should speak before you start any classes, most definitely. If you have back pain, you should maybe speak to your physio first if it's going to be okay for you to do for you to do classes, to do yoga. I mean, 90% of back pain is helped with yoga. 10% isn't. So make sure you seek advice again before you start. Let me know as well. You might find some discomfort when you start, or it's not the pain. It's not the pain you would get if you went to the gym and you're all shaking and wobbly, but you may become more aware of certain parts of your body. You might feel them. You might get some strange little niggles here and there, which might be more related to energetic things. But whatever you do all the time, whether you're doing classes online, whether you're doing just downloading the classes yourself, I am always here. I'm always available. Drop me a line. Try and get in touch with me. It's no worries at all. I will listen to all of it. Nothing is too small. Okay, if you feel like something's bothering you, then let me know. Don't just brush it under the carpet. We can have a discussion about it. But apart from all that, enjoy yourself. Have a good time. These classes are great. They'll always make you feel good. And stick within your comfort zone. Stick within what you want to do. And enjoy.